You've seen the movies, right? The mysterious tarot reader, she's sitting in a dark corner, she's peering into a crystal ball, pulling tarot cards, and then predicting that someone's going to die or they're going to meet a tall, dark stranger. And here's the thing, while it makes for great entertainment, is this dramatic imagery reality? And can tarot actually predict the future? Well, stick around because that is what you are going to find out in this video. So, you're wondering if tarot can predict the future, right? Well, the short answer is yes, but not quite in the way that you might expect, at least not like in the movies. You see, in the hands of an experienced tarot reader, tarot can absolutely shine a light on the path ahead, and the cards can show you where you're heading based on where you are at now. It's kind of like having your own cosmic GPS. Now, I have personally predicted all sorts of things, from things like cheating partners and shady business deals, but also positive outcomes like new relationships and amazing travel adventures. But let me ask you this. Do you really want to predict or know the future? Now, I know that might sound like a wild question, but think about it for a moment. Predicting the future assumes that everything is etched in stone, like your destiny is this done deal, and you're just a passive player in the game of life. So, where is the fun in moving through life as a victim of circumstance? Wouldn't you rather have some level of control or influence over how your life turns out? I know I would. So, what's more is that predicting the future can sometimes create this self-fulfilling prophecy. So, I remember one reader I saw a few years ago, she told me with complete conviction that my marriage was going to end due to irreconcilable differences and ongoing conflict. Now, imagine how it felt going home to my husband and trying to maintain this happy relationship and everything's okay after hearing that. So every time we had a disagreement, I was worried that it's all going to fall apart and then the marriage would be over. I even started to expect more conflict in our relationship, and all because of this stupid reading, right? Until one day I decided, right, I've had enough of this fear, and I made a decision just to release myself of that reading and focus my intention on creating a loving and healthy relationship instead. And thankfully, from that moment on, things began to settle down and we were much more in flow once again. So you can see that sometimes predicting the future isn't really it's all cracked up to be, right? Because it can leave you feeling completely disempowered. But what if we looked at things differently? What if, for example, you asked the cards not whether your relationship would survive, but how could you have the most loving and nourishing union possible? Or how best to communicate your current frustrations with your partner for a more positive outcome? You see, this is far more empowering to use the tarot in this way to explore your future. So instead of fixating on predicting every twist and turn, what if you could be the choreographer of your destiny? So imagine stepping into that driver's seat of your own journey, deciding where you want to go and following the best road to get there. So here's the truth. Tarot is not just a crystal ball that's showing you a pre-written script. It is a compass guiding you through the choices and the energies that are swirling around you. And guess what? You have got the power to shape those energies. Picture this, the master creator of your own destiny, using the tarot as a flashlight to illuminate the present moment. Because you know what? The present is where the magic happens. It's in this present where you can get clear on what you want, take aligned action, and create the future that you want. And tarot can help you create a plan to get there. The wonderful author Paulo Coelho highlights this in his book, The Alchemist. And I'm sorry, I probably massacred his fine last name. So Paulo writes, how do I guess at the future? It's based on the omens of the present. And the secret is here in the present. If you pay attention to the present, you can improve upon it. And if you improve on the present, what comes later will also be better. So it's kind of like when I wanted to manifest a new home in the sunny state of Queensland, Australia. And sure, I could have just asked for when it was going to happen, but instead I asked the tarot to show me what I could do now to find our perfect home and what challenges and opportunities I might need to navigate in order to reach my goal. I didn't just want a yes or no answer about finding a new home. I wanted the complete path to getting there and how to create what I really wanted. And then when I did that, guess what? I manifested an absolute paradise of a home. So while tarot can indeed sprinkle a little bit of that magical future fairy dust in your readings, its true magic actually lies in the present and in your free will to take action. So instead of obsessing over what might be, focus on what you can do right now to create the future that you desire. It's like planting seeds in your life's garden and then watching them really bloom into the most beautiful possibilities. So why not try it for yourself? Here are some quick tips to help you create your future with tarot. And for even deeper insights, I'm going to include a couple of questions that you can ask the tarot cards along the way. So number one is decide what you do want. What is the most ideal outcome for the situation at hand? And you can ask the tarot specifically, what is the ideal outcome for my highest good? All right, number two is understand the present. So what energies are surrounding you right now? So go ahead, you can ask the tarot, what current energies are affecting this situation? And then the third thing you can do is predict the future based on the present. So what could happen if you were to stay on the current path? So here's a question you could ask. What is the likely outcome if I continue on this path? Number four is make positive changes. So if you see a future that's not in alignment with your ideal outcome, then identify what needs to change right now so that you can manifest your goals and dreams. So you can ask the tarot, what positive action can I take to align with my ideal outcome? So you see how tarot can actually be a whole lot more juicier when you use it to co-create your own destiny. And yes, it can predict events, but it is so much more exciting to step into your power, shuffle those cards, and then turn your wildest dreams into reality. So how do you read tarot? Do you predict what's going to happen, or do you try and focus on what you can do now to manifest your dreams? I would love to know, so drop me a comment below. And if you want to learn more about how to use tarot to shape your future, there is so much more for you to explore here at Biddy Tarot, because we are helping millions of people around the world to really develop their tarot skills and their intuition. And of course, we would love to help you do the same. So take the next step in your tarot journey by clicking below. Thank you and bye for now. Hey, if you loved this video, then make sure you check out this next video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next time.